What's up, guys? Today I wanted to discuss this clip of Ben Affleck talking about AI. One thing I would strongly advise people not to listen to are artists talking about AI. For the vast majority, I'm talking about 99.9% of people, okay, do not listen to them. Those who are in AI and they're enjoying it and they're loving it and they're learning, listen to those people because they're gonna be able to tell you a more, I guess, realistic approach of what to expect, of what to come. Because one thing I've realized, and it's seen in this video of Ben Affleck, because he's talking about, AI can only imitate, right? It can't really create Shakespeare.
AI can write you excellent imitative verse that sounds Elizabethan. It cannot write you Shakespeare.
It goes in line with what I've heard many other artists say, and that is AI can only imitate. It can't create art. It can only imitate art. And I just want to say, hello, anybody home? Like, is there really anybody home? I don't know what to tell you. If you're a professional artist, you know that when it comes to business, people don't care about art. If you're in the entertainment industry, whether you're an animator, visual effects, a director, anything of that, you understand that people don't care. Nobody in this country, aside from maybe a handful of people, value art. What they value is entertainment. What they value is escapism. That's what they value. So I constantly come across this, and it's a fundamental flaw with artists, because I know how much time it takes to do, 10 seconds of animation in 3D, and God forbid 10 seconds of animation in 2D. I know how much that costs. I know how much I would charge for that. I know, the problems that would probably arise given as far as what you're asking. I know that. Do you want to know who doesn't know that? Tom, Dick, and Harry, who's hiring me. That's who doesn't know that. You want to know who also doesn't care about, the arduous process? Tom, Dick, and Harry, who's hiring me, right? When it comes to your artwork, I know there are many artists. I draw myself, okay? And I know the laborious nature of learning anatomy, learning proportions, right? Learning as far as perspective, all of that, right? And then putting that all into one, in addition to creating, characters with clothes on. How do you draw clothes? Then rendering. That is a painstaking process that many people go through, especially in art school, to learn how to do this craft. Now, do you want to know who doesn't care about that? Tom, Dick, and Harry who buys your comic book. Tom, Dick, and Harry who buys your artwork. Tom, Dick, and Harry who watches the movie in which your artwork was displayed in. They don't care. Unfortunately, the people with all the money in this country regarding entertainment do not care about the people who create the entertainment. And I think that's why many artists are taking it to heart, because we already have a tough time as is, right? It's already difficult to learn much of this craftsmanship that we learn. Now, on top of that, we're fighting with people who don't understand or respect the work that we do, and don't truly realize what goes into it. Now, on top of that, we have to deal with these mofos, taking our artwork and then doing AI replications and stuff. I get why so many artists are against it. But what I would advise you to do, I would advise you to embrace it. What I've yet to see artists do is create a model off of their art and sell it. Why wouldn't you have artists who do a model, right? You create a model, you train the AI on your artwork, and it's specifically for, commercial use or whatever usage you want to have it, okay? As far as the copyrights. But you do it yourself. You train it, and now you sell, hey, if you want to use my model in Comfy AI, or if you want to use my model in Halo, or if you want to use my model in Kling, or any of these AI, companies out there. If you want to use my model in, I don't think you can do it in Midjourney, but if you want to use it, hey, I can license it out to you for a certain amount of, given each month, right? You can have an annual plan, you have a monthly plan, there's a litany, there's so much potential out there for if artists would just get their head out of their butt. If artists would stop being so emotional and having all these fee-fees about, you're stealing my art and look at this, that's not really art, that's AI slop. And bro, there is monies to be made, fam. Now, I am not, a well-known artist like that, okay? My 2D work and all that falls in comparison to some of these better known artists. So I'm just like, yo, why haven't y'all done this because there's definitely a demand for it. There's definitely a demand for it. And even if it's not, even if you believe it's a trend, you can make millions in trends. All right, I don't know what to tell you. You can make millions in trends, okay? So I really would beg of artists to just think outside the box for a second. Just think outside the box for a second and just think about it. If you can make millions off of your model, whatever, that gives you more time to hone your craft. That really gives you more time to do what you actually want to do. Because there have been days where I've like, you know what, today I just want to learn ZBrush. Okay, I just want to spend the whole day and learn ZBrush, but because we have bills, because we have responsibilities, because we have a job, right? Those days can't happen. They just can't. Now we can, obviously take out a certain amount of time here for us, here and there, but there are, I know I'm not the only one where it's just a day, I just want to spend today or this weekend on, body mechanics. I really want to, really go into body mechanics and take my craft to the next level. But, like I said, due to life, there are limitations to that. So if you can make millions or more than millions off of, using what people seem to be having googly eyes about right now, which is AI, if you can use that, I don't see why you wouldn't. And I just want people to understand that the people behind AI, they are creatives. They just may not have the skill, the craftsmanship, or the draftsmanship to create that character. So instead of spending, hundreds and hundreds of dollars of going into debt learning that, well, now they have a program that can do it. That they can draw a stick figure and be like, well, I want him to look like this, and it'll create it for him, or create it for her. Or I want them to run across the screen and then jump and we'll create it for them. And I think many people are underestimating the benefit that it will have on many people who they don't have that luxury. And it very much is a luxury to be in the arts. It is. It's a luxury, but it's also a pain. Don't get me wrong. But, for the person who just wants to dabble a little bit, I don't find that to be anything harmful, okay? But anyways, having said that, that's a video. That's my take on it. I think he is, he's right in certain areas and he's just completely off in others. But nevertheless, that's the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please feel free to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, guys, keep animating.